Have you ever heard of a soldier who never took a day off, never complained, and whose only mission was loyalty? This isn't about a person, but about a hero with 4 paws and an unbreakable spirit. This is the story of Rex, the military dog who taught us the true meaning of courage. Rex, a German shepherd, wasn't just any dog. From the moment he was born, he had a special spark in his eyes, a look of fierce loyalty and a heart full of courage. It was clear he was destined for greatness. His natural intelligence and protective instincts made him the perfect candidate for the K9 military police program. Here, he wasn't just trained, he was sculpted into a guardian. He learned to sniff out hidden explosives with uncanny precision, to track targets through the most difficult terrain, and most importantly, to protect the soldiers who would become his family. Rex aced every test, not just with skill, but with an eagerness that amazed his trainers. He wasn't just learning commands, he was embracing his purpose. His first real assignment took him to the rugged, dangerous landscapes of Afghanistan. It was here he met his partner, Corporal Miller. From their first meeting, it was more than just a handler and dog relationship. It was an instant, unspoken connection. They were 2 souls on the same mission, trusting each other completely. Miller wasn't just Rex's handler, he was his best friend. They shared everything: their meals, their patrols, and the quiet moments of calm between the chaos of war. In the harsh desert, their bond became a source of strength, a reminder of the good they were fighting for. Rex would rest his head on Miller's lap, a silent promise of protection, and Miller would talk to Rex, sharing his hopes and fears. On the battlefield, Rex transformed from a loyal companion into a living, breathing miracle worker. His senses were sharper than any technology. He could detect the faintest scent of explosive powder buried beneath the sand, a scent that was completely invisible to the human eye. Time and time again, Rex would stop dead in his tracks, signaling a hidden IED just feet from his platoon. He would lead them around treacherous landmines, his every move deliberate and confident. He alerted them to ambushes, his low growl a warning that cut through the silence long before the enemy could strike. Dozens of soldiers owed their lives to Rex. He was their guardian angel, their furry shield. The men in the unit didn't just respect Rex, they revered him. He was one of them, a brother in arms who asked for nothing but a pat on the head and a word of praise. One fateful day, their unit found themselves in a terrifying predicament. They were pinned down by enemy fire, their only escape route blocked by a known minefield. Panic began to set in. They were trapped, with nowhere to go. While the soldiers strategized, trying to find a solution, Rex seemed to understand the gravity of the situation. Before anyone could react, he did something extraordinary. He broke away from Miller and darted straight into the minefield. Miller's heart stopped. He screamed Rex's name, but the dog was on a mission. Carefully, skillfully, Rex began sniffing his way through the deadly maze, marking a safe path for the soldiers to follow, moved with a focus that was both awe-inspiring and terrifying to watch. He was clearing a path to safety, one dangerous step at a time. As the soldiers began to move along the path Rex had cleared, the situation escalated. A hidden sniper took aim. The target locked on Corporal Miller. Rex, who had been focused on the mines, sensed this new, immediate threat. In a flash, he turned and launched himself at Miller, knocking him to the ground just as a bullet whizzed past where his head had been. Miller was safe, but the danger wasn't over. As Rex landed, he triggered a concealed landmine that his senses hadn't picked up in the chaos. The explosion was deafening. When the dust settled, the sight was devastating. Rex lay on the ground, severely wounded, his body having absorbed the blast that was meant for his best friend. He had saved Miller twice in a matter of seconds, but it had come at a terrible cost. The medics rushed to Rex's side, treating him with the same urgency and care they would any human soldier. His injuries were severe, and his survival was uncertain. He was airlifted to a military veterinary hospital, where he underwent multiple surgeries. The entire unit waited anxiously for news, praying for their hero. Against all odds, Rex's fighting spirit pulled him through. He survived. His days on the battlefield were over, but his story was far from finished. When Corporal Miller completed his tour and was honorably discharged, there was no question about what would happen next. He officially adopted Rex ensuring his hero would spend the rest of his days in a loving home, surrounded by comfort and peace. Back home, Rex was hailed as a true hero. He received military honors for his bravery, a symbol of the incredible sacrifices made by canine soldiers. He lived out his retirement playing in a grassy yard, chasing squirrels, and enjoying endless belly rubs from the man whose life he had saved. He was no longer a soldier on the front lines, but in the eyes of Miller and everyone who knew his story, he would always be a soldier at heart. Rex's tale is a powerful reminder that heroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't just walk on two legs. True heroism is about courage, sacrifice, and a love so profound that you would lay down your life for another. Rex was more than a dog. He was a warrior, a guardian, and a legend. Thank you for watching this incredible story. If you were moved by Rex's bravery, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories. And remember, the next time you see a dog, think of the hero that might be living inside,